Hello everyone, my name's Drill or Apocalypse in Discord, Drone in game, and today we are going to learn about the drone editor. Um, the help menu, pretty much you can see everything here. Again, menu, show info. Alright, so let's try to make this quick. Now, start off with this grid, mouse wheel up and down. It. You can choose where to start building. I usually go start in the middle. You see in the middle, it's one block. If you go outside, it's 2 blocks. If you want it shift center, and that way you can build 2 blocks and 4, um, depending on how big you want to make it. Symmetry button, I usually do with just block. And in the grid mode, you can hold down and just like draw something. Yes, hold Alt, click things. So let's start by making here. Growing quite fast. Go up a layer. Maybe I should have made it a little wider. Alright, cool. Now if we hit 2, we go into the regular mode, and this lets me place a block anywhere touching another block. Now the first thing I like to do, I don't know why I'm going under. Oh, by the way, WAS move. If you hold shift, you move faster. Q is to move down. Up, again, press shift faster. Let's go into here. This is like your main core unit, your CPU. This thing dies, your whole drone is destroyed. I like putting it somewhere in the middle. A quick trick I like to do is to 3 in block mode, that's painting mode, hit a color like green, for example, because it's really easy to hold down. Here, throw green, it'll stand out from the background. Right, and so now we see validation here, everything in red, what we need to add to make the drone playable. This 138 out of 1500, the amount of points you have for this tier. This is tier 1. The max tier is tier 10. However, at the moment of this release, we are limited to tier 5. Just because there's like some balancing issues. Alright. So, well, not really balancing issues, but we basically have to, make it better. Anyway, what I like to do is add a camera first. Doesn't really matter what you start with. I'll add this camera. Side note, the camera is pointed the right way, and you could also add a couple cameras. The mouse wheel rotates, by the way. Then you'll be able to switch views. You could also have like one camera here, one camera on the back if you want to have like rear view. But keep in mind, where you put your first camera is where your weapons will fire. I think it's just another bug right now we're having, but yeah, just keep that in mind. So right now, I'll just stick with one camera. We don't really have component damage, so we don't have to worry about that right now. What's next? Energy. So since we're already here, this is system, camera, stabilizers. They don't really work right now. radar. They're going to be important, but they don't work at the moment. Inventory just lets you have sticky mines, proximity mines, whatever you want to call them. And these are your coolers, cooling units. That's a horn. So let's go here. These are generators. One of the more powerful ones. Add 2 of them here. Battery. These 2 explode if they get hit. Of course, that's when we have component damage enabled. Don't have that right now, it doesn't really matter. So we can add these. Quick note, if you hold down shift, you can precisely align things. Save a bit more room. Anyway. Tank, let's oh, 2 of these here. Actually, these aren't really that important. We'll put them somewhere else, but yeah, we'll save those for later. Tank is, I'll get to that later. This is your parts. Hovers, generally smaller. I mean, kind of big. But they're smaller, but they're compact. Wings. Here you can like see all of their stats. Wings are much larger. This is my favorite wing, but it's much faster too. So you could add stuff like this. Now, I'm gonna go back to block mode and use my arrow key to move up. You could also do left, right, or page up and page down to the whole thing. Anyway, so with the wings, my trick is to build them not facing outwards. What I mean by that is, oh, and if you hold shift, you can extend a block, all the corners, and do something like this, right? Let's extend it this way. We'll extend it like this. Up one. Like that. Now, bigger, we're gonna have to. Another one. This. That. There we go. Oh, when we go, see that the wings are not fitting because I need to make a hole here. I mean, I could make it a bit bigger. I won't. Oh. There we go. See, that works. But now your wings take up much less space while they still don't really fit into this 1x1 meter thing. You could later make it smaller and make it fit. I'm just doing a demo right here, so you know. Alright, so once that is done, what else do we have? Temperature. Where do we go for that? That's yes. Let's pick these. All we need now is weapons. Now, a little trick I like to do is actually shield the whole drone. Blocks. And on areas right above core, like here. But if you want, like, put some armor down here, because if you get your core destroyed, then that's pretty much the end. You don't have to. It's a suggestion. It doesn't really matter right now because we don't have opponent damage. So right now, if you want to build tank, you just add more blocks. But be aware that more blocks means it's heavier. You're going to need more parts. Now, on to the next thing. Shields. Right now we don't really need them, but because they're not implemented, but it's good to have it to place them. Shields are going to be your main thing. I'm so sorry. Main defense. Once your shields go, where do God if I say one more time? Once your shields go, then we had component damage, then you are at risk of getting some vital things shot off. That's never good. So I would just get in the habit of placing some. Now I'm going to place them last. Repair units, they don't really work right now, but they just repair your drone when you're out of combat. So right now I use lasers, these blasters, because I know OP. It's probably going to change and they're going to nerf them a bit or nerf something, which they kind of need to do. But since right now they're kind of the meta per se, we're just going to here we have 3, 4, 5, and we could have another one, but just put through here. And actually it's better to move them a little back. Better to move them a little back so they won't like be too visible in your camera. Actually, sorry I'm taking so long. I just wanted to make this a quick video. I just kind of carried away sometimes. I'm just gonna leave it like this for simplicity's sake. I'm not trying to make it look pretty. Now, what's next? Everybody likes rockets, right? So we need some rocket launchers. Now, these are turning red, and that's because there's trajectory, and what that means is like the rocket will goes that way, so can't really place it there. These big ones are kind of a pain. Not really sure why I'm using them. Maybe I could then this. There we go. Now the rocket launchers are going to need the targeting module if you want to be able to lock on, and we'll put it here, even though realistically it probably won't work in real life, but game it works right now, so whatever. What do we have left? Let's look at our main acceleration. 40, not too good. Okay though. Top speed is 40. Oh, we don't have any boost. Boost is your rocket. Nitro. So everybody wants nitro. This. There we go. Let's also put down inventory. Could have this, it gives you like 24 sticky mines if you wanted to. I can't see anybody using this. Oh, it's supposed to be 18. Lol. 12. I mean, 8 is fairly good. I don't really see a reason why you would use more. Try to somewhere. Perfect. What a nice fit. That's what she said. Okay, so oh, we already have boosters. So what's next? Well, we could always add more wings. Wanted to. Their main acceleration is kind of suffering. Huh. But I could do that, but then it's really not going to fit through things. So, although, I could just quickly try to build this. Hopefully this is enough. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go down. Or, ah, there. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, that's why it wasn't. Looks like this is a bit too far. But, alright, so this is not going to be as small as I wanted it to be. But, whatever. This is a demo after all. Okay, and now we just need, well, I guess more cooling. Oh, that's why, right, we removed our boosters, so let's add these. I used to use these, the only difference is that these are more to the ground, but I found that if you use these with the little leg, you can actually stuff underneath them, so quite handy. Our main acceleration is a little better now. Still not the best. It may be worth it for you to add the wings, may not be. I don't know, it's a bit bigger, so really up to you guys. Now we need to add more power, of course. So, oh, but since we already have these, we might as well add some tanks. Now, again, these are explosives, so I wouldn't really recommend putting them on the outside, but because we have component damage right now, won't be a problem. So this is 1 nitrous, 4, that's 5 nitrous. Probably good enough. Could add some more, I guess. Wanted to, but 6, whatever. 7. Um, Batteries. Sure. These batteries don't explode, so I would generally put them on, but again, we don't have to worry about that right now. Just note that if you build your drones like this, not really caring about where you put explosive things, when component damage does come out, you're going to have to build them, or at least put them in different areas, because I can tell you if component damage was on right now and you did that, probably blow off in like some guns. So don't do as I do. I'm trying to get the basics down for you guys. What else? Here. Eh, here. This is a nice place to hide them. Hide it. Still don't really like putting it. Here. And we could, I guess, hide the battery here. It's still better of a place. And right. By 2, so Sometimes I hold down shift just to make sure that I can't put something somewhere. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Be able to have two. Next, radar. As I said, they're not really used right now. There are horns. There are these counter messengers, so we're pretty good. Now, just a tip, when we have like more tiers and stuff, right now you want to build to tier 5 and try to max it out to tier 5, just because you don't, then other drones will be a bit more powerful. But I mean, you can start out with something smaller and just add on to it. So yeah, like I'm sure this drone will be really effective, but might not live as long. Now, once you're pretty much happy with your design, if you click 2 and then 3, you get into the paint mode, and now we can paint. You could have like black, or you could click the wheel and make like some custom color here. Get back to black. Or we have these patterns, and if you click a pattern and you color wheel, you can do different stuff. So like, I think for example, if I change it, it on the drone and whatnot. So go with orangey, like pink, like it. So pretty cool pattern. I like to use this pattern a lot. Something basic. Do this, and wanted to add some armor here for shits. Anyway, sometimes you gotta click the button a few times. Now, once you got your main drone pointed, go into component mode and use your mouse wheel. Pick a color, this stuff, if you want to change it. Not gonna spend time on it. I don't even know what to pick. Yeah, there's like just a lot of colors you could have. Once you're done with that, you can turn off these indicators so that you don't see these. Go to camera setup, and this shows you the third person camera position. Want it offset or in the middle. Want it here. Usually have one position like really close, so that I could kind of see the drone is going, and then another one I like to have it pretty far away. Like something like this. I don't know, I honestly don't really use it, and this is what it's going to look like in first person. Then we have screenshot mode, build a view. You could actually go around, and faders here. What I usually do is I have the turntable thing, set the speed all the way. I blur stuff. And I've got a program Gazo, and so whatever, and it takes a 10-second GIF, and if you have the speed all the way, that's enough time for it to rotate, and then you could just your angle however you want. Make the GIF while it's rotating. Yeah, or you could just click the screenshot and that's like F12, it goes in that folder, I think. Now, test flight. Oh, remember to save often. D.R.O.N.E test builder and add a few zeros so it goes up on top. 4 is fine. If anybody wants like some of these drones, I've got some pre-builds I could give people, but you guys could experiment. Right, and then from here you can load it. We've got a few options for test flight. Go here and just click something random, and I like to go here and check my rate of fire, see if I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's good, and then I see if I could get into these. These are like 1x1s. I can't because I don't really optimize it that well. But these large wings could fit into 1x1 squares like that if you build it a little better. Right, now that we're done with that, you like to do a little speed test. Nitrous. Really, I like to do the speed test on the other bigger map, but basically you go from one corner to the next and you watch the numbers to the left side. 59, 60, 62. Yeah, that's pretty good. I ran into stuff so my health is like really low. Ow. Oh. Oh, it seems that I made the wings too wide for this, and if that happens, make them not as wide, or you can turn like that. Not a big deal for me. Some people might not like it. That's why a lot of people might not like using wings, but you know, that's not really an issue. Oh, let's get some missiles. Now if you hit O, wait, let me just get more. You don't hit O, you could choose a number of bots, the difficulty of them. Oh, that's pretty fast. Just wanted to see how fast the missile shot, if they lock on or not. Oh boy. Sorry if my quality isn't the best. Alright. I actually want to remove the bots and see if I can just see how fast the missiles fire off. That's fine. Yeah, that's good, good speed. Okay, now, we can go to test flight again, and test flight online, and this is how you actually use your, drone that you built with other people. So now we're just getting into a game. Yeah. Let's see if we can find some other people's bots. Although I should probably keep this playthrough short. There we go. Yeah, but oops. 15 men. defend. Oh, I missed. No, not the best player, so... No. Yeah, just got an assist. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. Yeah, if you got any questions, go to the Discord, and we'll be sure to help you out. Again, my name's Kirill, D.R.O.N.E in the game, and for Apocalypse D.R.O.N.E in the Discord. Hope to see you guys there.